You know what I like about this BLCKTEC 460T? As soon as I plugged it in, I didn't have to click no buttons or anything. Just instantly brought me to the code P1299. Like no wait time. Just plug it in, bam, there's your codes. Now we can go to the menu and do all our fancy stuff. You got anything with 5.0 motor in it? This is an F150 2016, 2015, some of the Mustangs, whatever. As soon as you start it up, the coolant fans go full blast and it says over temp on the dash. Right here is your cylinder head temperature sensor. That's what's gonna cause that shit to happen. And it's not that hard to do. You don't have to rip out the top of the engine. I saw some quotes for like 900. It's like, this one gives you quite a bit of room. This, depending on, this is a F150 XL. You might have a lot less room to get to your temperature sensor, but this one gives you a decent amount of room. But it doesn't matter which one you have, you can get to it without ripping a ton of crap apart. Take your tire off. Splash guard I got held back with a bungee cord, just get it out of my way. These splash guards are not fun to take off, but we're looking at a 20-minute job here, guys. You're gonna unclip the sensor from the back, put a 19mm 3/8 deep well socket on the sensor. As soon as it breaks free, it's gonna come out like butter. You can put your fingertips on it after that, but let me show you where it is. And that's how you change a sensor on one of these if you're experiencing those problems. And then clear your codes and confirm fix. Check out your live data and see that it's reading properly. Coming in from the wheel well right here is our wiring harness right here and our sensor. I'll plug it in if I can find a hole with my fingers. There it is. Come on, buddy. Come on. It's a little bit of a stretch, but we'll get there. Just spinning it in with my fingers. Now I can show you. We'll come up in there. Your harness. And hopefully you can see it. Can you see it? Yep, right there. Pretty sure I caught that on camera, but yeah. Now that I got it bottomed out, we'll grab this here socket. Come over here. Put your socket on it. Tighten it up. Put the splash, connect it, splash guard back on, put the tire back on, we'll be done. On this particular make, model, and engine, it gives 1.1 hours to do that. After you've done it once, you're gonna knock a lot off that time. Like I said, there's some models where it's closer to the firewall with the 5.0, and if you got chunky monkey hands, it's gonna be a struggle, but it can be done. And sometimes you gotta use like a little swivel or whatever, but this one, XL 2016, 1.1 hours. To our live data right here, we want to see a temperature that's not maxed out on the scanner like it was before. 102 degrees sounds a lot better than 400 or whatever it was at. So our new sensor is working good. We'll go ahead and clear the DTCs. Bada boom. Go back home. This BLCKTEC scanner not only does your live data, clears codes and whatnot, but you also have, I don't know, I think it's like, yeah, all these little different resets too. Oil reset, battery, electronic parking brake. If you got the electronic parking brake, you need a scan tool to do your rear brakes, unless you want to take the long way around. Steering angle sensor calibration, throttle body relearn, TPMS relearn, ABS bleeding, DPF reset. All right, this has more than 8. If you're interested in one of these, find it in my Amazon store or link down below. See ya.